He is survived by his parents and his wife. And to the small family, I give my condolences and I wish. I wish he stays dreaming forever. Because if he wakes up, he will return with a hungry nightmare. I'm Barry Biev. This is Baile Na Gótrin Radio, keeping you company in the small hours until the end. Okay, the texts are in, the calls are in, the emails are in. It turns out that ill fortune is not befalling the entire town, just me. During the break, I saw that my second tyre had blown out spontaneously. I didn't even know cars could do that. It was parked. What? Also, I had plans to cook dinner tonight. Unfortunately, due to a power cut, a lot of my food in my fridge is just gone. It's just all thawed, melted, spoiled, whatever. And the food that I can cook was actually recalled by the shop that I bought it in. I have cheese and a bar of chocolate at home. Do you know what I'm having for a late dinner when I get off the show? Cheese and a bar of chocolate, right? So with all this really bad luck going on, I'm petrified. And I'm petrified because there is a pink box on my desk. Nobody knows how it got there. It's got these sort of the outline of roses made in gold glitter, but considering everything that's gone wrong for me, I'm petrified about what's inside. Is it going to be a rat? Is it going to be a mouse? Is it going to be a purse? I don't know. So for the moment, me and the box, we're just going to sit here. That's all we're going to do. Nothing's going to happen. And I'm okay with that. Moving on. All of Baile Na Gótrin tonight is inside, even full representatives. So I just hope you yourself are warm, you're cozy, maybe got some hot chocolate or a cup of tea next to you. Wrap up in a quilt if you haven't already. I think that's a great idea. And even though the streets are dead and dark outside, surprisingly, I have eyes on the ground. And what they're telling me is that a newcomer by the name of Mathew is thinking of leaving our quaint little town. During his time here, Mathew had a few choice words to say to our very own Lucius May. So maybe a lot of us are happy to see him go. Of course, I have a genuine question for Mathew, if you're listening. Why is it so hard when somebody changes their gender that you can't accept that? That's what I don't get. Now Mathew, you may wish to leave this town. Unfortunately, the world around you has little to no space for what you are. Luckily for you, Baile Na Gótrin is accepting of everybody. Just look at what's lurking in the dark. Look closely, Mathew. Transphobia is a wicked, wicked ignorance. It replaces confusion with just hate and violence. And look, I don't know a lot about transitioning, but the difference between your ignorance, Mathew, and mine is that mine is mended with an open ear, and yours is just solidified with a closed heart. And this ignorance, it might even compel somebody to picket and protest all across the country. And maybe that ignorance has brought you to a town that you should not have done that in. But lucky for you, your efforts have earned you a story. We're all going to hear the wonderful story of Lucius May, a young man who came into our town and was just in awe of how accepting we all were. And while this town held him, he felt that the skin holding us was holding him back. But we're always accepting of any sort of changeling. You can't exactly deny that, considering that we have two of the Shifra living amongst us. Speaking of, I would love to wish a Margaret and Bethany Summer a happy 84th birthday. They plan to go to Bridge Club tomorrow, where there may or may not be cake. And then the day after that, they're heading to Dublin to do rock climbing and then to go clubbing afterwards. Well, ladies, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Lucius went door to door asking for donations for his procedures, because you see, what a lot of us inherited at birth, other people have to buy, and that is expensive. And he was very brave going door to door, as some doors should remain closed. Some entities were locked away an age ago for great and terrible reasons. But these entities were happy to give what they could to a wonderful young man. and our residents were happy to help him transition in our very, very unique way. For this, though, he would need combat training. I have just gotten word that Mathew is calling some friends of his with the, how do I say this? The same rationale. Mathew, I understand that something feels off about this town. I get it, you're right. Especially tonight. But staying with those people is not going to help you. These people are not your friends. You have new friends now. Ones who are better understanding and can teach you to have the same. But you have to listen to Lucius. He's trying to make contact with you. Look, I get it. There is a host of reasons why you won't listen to him. But just for tonight, I just need you to open your ears. Lucius raised the funds that he needed, and he was sure to text me daily so that I could update the whole town on his progress. Now, some days were good, some of them weren't so good, but I felt like we were all there in spirit, helping him through. And then, when he was well enough, he started to train. He took a liking to the short sword, which, you know what, it's not great for distance. Fantastic for speed. Fantastic for our Lucius. And with all of his training done, Lucius went to the graveyard Mathew is driving out of town. Mathew, before you lose the station on your radio, I implore you, you have to come back. You have to come back now. Lucius can explain this better, but you can't understand what that hate and that fear is going to do to you. It's going to blacken your days and it's going to darken your nights. Lucius is trying to make contact with you. Let him. So Lucius went to the arena set up in the graveyard to face his opponent. But of course, considering the monsters that he faced, the fight didn't last very long. And as part of the ritual, he dug the grave of his defeated opponent, and he rendered his old name dead. A name that was no longer he was fought against, and it was won. And ever since that fight, nobody can recall the name that didn't fit Lucius May. He was Lucius, and he will be Lucius. His journey isn't over, but I can think of no better man to finish it. Lucius is familiar with stuff like transformations with true selves and acceptance. And I would feel sorry for anybody who would try to hurt him. Who knows what would happen to that very unlucky person that would have tried to hurt him today. Mr. May is truly one of our strongest members, both physically and in his resolve. He's an inspiration to us all, and you know what? He's inspired me now to open this pink box in front of me, because nothing's going to happen, and if something does, I can brave it. If he can do that, I can surely open this box. Okay. It's a cupcake. It's a regular cupcake with pink frosting on the top, and there's a note. So it's I've got pink on my fingers. There's a note that says, "Better luck next time," and it is signed Petronella. Are we even now, Petronella? Are you done? Well, like I said, nothing bad was going to happen. Guess whose head just popped up outside my window? Hey buddy, how you doing, man? Are you good? Are you good? Although if you're here, that means we couldn't stop Mathew. Look, tonight's going to be a rough night, but I've never seen anything take away your warm smile. So to this town's good friend, Lucius May, I hope that tonight's full moon is just as fantastic and amazing as the one before that, and the one before that. Because you deserve it, friend. And to Mathew, I hope that tonight's full moon is an eye-opening experience. I hope that you learn from this. And I wish that this lesson was kinder to you. There is someone that can help you through this, but you're going to have to open your heart a little. Next time, strange goings on down at the creek. People can't stop talking about these lights going on down there. No, seriously, People can't physically stop talking about those lights going on. Luckily for them, we have Fanuta Longheart from the water company come to tell us all about them. I've been Barry Biev, you've been Baile Na Gótrin, and we've kept each other company in the small hours. But now it must all end. You've been listening to Baile Na Gótrin, made by me, Jacob Wordsmith. If you enjoyed this episode, there's appropriate buttons to press and boxes to write in to show your support. You can also follow the show on its socials, which are Baile Na Gótrin on Instagram and Baile Na Gótrin on TikTok. As well as that, if you want to get a closer look at the production, or maybe get involved in the production, the Baile Na Gótrin Patreon page is there for you. Oh, one more thing. Thank you for coming to town.